Batman, 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 hey, Batman, Batman. Mr. Never use a gap, man. Never turn like a Batman.
Steph Curry, believe it or not, still has something to prove, according to all the haters all over the internet, all the trolls, just anybody, you name it. Everybody got something to say about Steph Curry this year. Oh, yeah, he's not all that. Oh, yeah, he's overrated. Apparently, he has something to prove. That's what today's video is about. Just a quick little rant about Steph Curry. Sit back and enjoy it. But before we go ahead and do that, make sure, all right, and I feel like you don't be listening, but make sure you hit that subscribe button if you like what I do, and definitely follow me on all these social media platforms for more content. Now, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Why are people saying this? Why are people saying Steph has something to prove still? Well, given the context of this season, what's going on? Pretty much, Klay Thompson is out. There's no more KD. Draymond already missed most of the beginning of the year, but he's back in the rotation now. But the Warriors have been pretty trash. They have Andrew Wiggins and Kelly Oubre, and both of them trash. Let's keep it real. They've been playing like straight up tartar sauce. And that's a reference from SpongeBob, in case you ain't know. But they've been playing like hot dumpster juice, just straight trash. And it's really sad to say. Now, haters of Steph Curry have taken this opportunity to go ahead and take all kind of shots. Oh, let's see how he can play without a good team. Let's see if he can do what Russ did back in 2017 and carry a team. Let's see if he can do something like that. Because apparently, carrying a team into the playoffs is better than just winning a championship. It's weird. It's a weird thing that we do as fans. We criticize someone for winning a championship on a good team. It's like, what? Not everybody can do that. I mean, there have been plenty of players who played on great teams and still didn't win championships. But for some reason, now that it's Steph, people want to hate on him. It doesn't really make any sense. So everyone thinks, Steph's not going to be able to do it. The Warriors are not going to make the playoffs. The sky is falling. Steph Curry is about to get exposed. That's what everyone is talking about. As if Steph Curry isn't the second best point guard ever. Like, let me say that one more time because apparently people don't know that. Steph Curry is the second best point guard of all time, behind only Magic Johnson. I hope this helps, but it probably wouldn't. He's a 3-time NBA champion. All right, 2015 champion, 2017 champion, 2018 champion. And not only is he a 3-time champion, the man he beat to win those 3 championships is considered the GOAT by some people. Not by me. It couldn't be me. But some people consider LeBron the GOAT, and Steph Curry's beaten him 3 times. Now, you can say, oh, yeah, what about his 2015 ring? Kyrie and Kevin Love was injured. Doesn't matter. He still won the championship. People say he got locked up by Dellavedova, but that was really only one game. Steph literally averaged about 27 points per game in that final series, and he was definitely robbed the finals MVP. Now, if you want to say Steph Curry, if you want to say he still needs to win a finals MVP, that's a valid argument or take. Like, he does need to win a finals MVP at some point in his career. But what is there for him to prove? He's been to the finals 5 times. He's easily the greatest shooter in the 120 years that the sport of basketball has been made. And it's not even close. Not only is he a 2-time regular season MVP, one time it was unanimous. Like, meaning nobody else even got any votes. You can say, oh yeah, well, 2015 MVP is kind of weak, but he still won it though. So you can't take it away from him. He still got it. Now, this part might be a hot take. I don't know. Some of you will agree, some of you won't agree. But Steph Curry is the most efficient basketball player that we've ever seen. The most efficient basketball player that we've ever seen. If you disagree, feel free. But when you look at his true shooting percentages, in 2016, he averaged 30 points on 50, 40, 90. And not only that, he had a true shooting percentage of 65% that season, which is, he's the second player to have ever done that, by the way. Only Adrian Dantley in the 1983 season averaged 30 points with a true shooting percentage of 65. So no one's ever done that. He shot at least 40% from 3 in every single season of his career, except last year when he was hurt and he only played 6 games. But keep in mind, as I'm reading you all this, well, I'm not reading it. Most of it's freestyle off the dome. But keep in mind, while I'm telling you guys all this, Steph Curry still has something to prove, though. Like, he's still, mind you, Russ still hasn't won a championship. Matter of fact, Russell Westbrook hasn't even got out of the first round as the best player on his team. But Steph is the one that has something to prove. Crazy, right? Insane. Not only did Steph Curry not have anything to prove, but he's already changed the game of basketball. Like, do you understand pulling up from like half court like 10 years ago? Like, you was pretty much out the game. Like, they was pulling you out the game. Now that's like a good shot. Now we have people like Damian Lillard trying to copy his whole flow. Like Soulja Boy said, he copied his whole flow. Trae Young trying to copy his whole flow. Like, even LeBron be taking some logo shots every now and again. This is what Steph Curry has done for the league. He's almost eliminated centers. If you're a center and you can't shoot from deep, like, you pretty much out the league. You a dinosaur at that point. Why? Because of Steph Curry. But mind you, he still has something to prove, though. Like, when people say that, I just legitimately don't understand where they're coming from. He made the Warriors into one of the greatest franchises ever. He was the leader of that team. KD, you could argue, was the best player or whatever, but he was the leader of that team. He was the most important factor in that team. And say what you want about Steph, his ability to welcome in and play off ball and to defer to Kevin Durant was absolutely insane. How many other players could have done that? You know how hard it is to go from the de facto best player on your team to sacrifice and allow somebody else to do that? Think Dwayne Wade in Miami. Like, that's basically what Steph Curry did. He welcomed in another MVP and sacrificed his own game to let him thrive. What is there to talk about? Like, Steph Curry has simply nothing left to prove, and just haters, just the haters are the only ones who have anything to say otherwise. And that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Just a quick rant about Steph Curry. Start appreciating his greatness. He's simply the second best point guard we've ever seen. He's a top 20 player in the history of basketball. Best shooter ever, most efficient player ever. And that's pretty much it. Hope this helps. And with all that out of the way, I hope you guys like what I do. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't. I would love to talk to you guys in the comments. And with that being said, I'm all up out of here.